How is vocal range affected by age?
Statistically, the voice is most stable over about 4 decades, beginning in your 20s and extending into your 60s. But as we all know, there are some very, very fine singers in their teens as well as in their 60s and 70s. It's kind of like athletics. Athletes who train well and stay in shape beat statistics every time. Their physiological age is much younger than their chronological age.
Could you expand on that?
I just mean that by living a healthy life with good eating, rest, exercise, and spiritual peace, you have a healthier heart, better blood pressure, less stress, and a healthier voice. Remember, singing is physical. But unlike athletes who may peak in their 20s, a singer's vocal peak is often in their 30s or 40s, staying strong for 35 years.
Why is that?
Because singing is not primarily a strength-related motor task like much of what goes on in football, basketball, or soccer. Instead, it depends on efficiency, coordination, and precision in the motor function of the larynx, respiratory system, and articulators. And it takes maturity, and fitness, and discipline. But let's look at both ends of that age spectrum, beginning with teens. In their early teenage years, both boys and girls are still very much developing and should not push their voices beyond what the instrument can do easily. These young singers should, however, be working to perfect their posture, breathing, basic tone, and musicianship.
Can you talk about the boys' changing voice?
Absolutely. And I'll start by saying that some of my favorite students are 13, 14, and 15-year-old young men. Leading them through this period of vocal instability is an absolute delight. The main issue is that the vocal folds will almost double in size, sometimes within a few months. This leaves the voice unstable and flipping back and forth between their child voice and their new adult voice. As the vocal folds become thicker and more rectangular, different muscle patterns need to be developed to control the vibrations. It's not unusual for a boy to start a school year as a soprano, be an alto by Christmas, and a tenor by graduation. Learning to control the changing voice is partially a trial and error process, but there are several things that can be done to smooth out and speed up this process. First, recognize it as normal and even fun. It's a time for the young singer to experiment and enjoy new sounds. Second, begin doing the descending ah exercise, taking the light falsetto down into the lower register without changing voice quality. Like this. Ah. It sounds a bit like Mickey Mouse, I know, but it serves a great purpose. It begins to connect the registers by overlapping. Try it with me. It's good for all singers and an exercise that I do regularly. Here we go. Ah. Again, together. Ah.
What about singers in their 60s and 70s?
Here, too, there are some limitations, but not due to age as with the younger singers. It's more due to the fact that many seniors have gotten lazy with their posture, breathing, and exercising. There are many examples of excellent singers in their 70s who have maintained the foundations, and seniors who maintain strong posture and breathing are generally healthier.